Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing, can you hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, man, my PNG tube thing is slowing down. I wasn't getting my mic up. Testing 1, 2, 3. There we go. And mouth working. Testing 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yeah, I'll say, oh, buddy, you there? You can hear me? Had a little technical difficulty because my OBS started acting up. So we started back up, and here I am. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing. The one thing I gotta figure out is why when I start, it automatically has Watson's voice as default. That's the weird part. Let me see if I can go into, is there any way to change that? Unless I keep hitting the number. Let me see. No? Okay. Let me see what number did I have in. Was it 8? Testing, 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 testing. Testing, 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 testing. I took over detective, so I am now in his scared and no, that's disturbing. Let's stop that. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. I have a keyboard shortcut where it does turn on. So maybe I just have to remember not to touch that number. It's the number on my keyboard. Uh-oh. My PNG tube acting up again? What's going on? Now, a word from our sponsor. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. There we go. Okay, there we go. Man, it took me a while. I was like, what in the world is happening? I was like, what's happening, man? I don't get it. What's happening? It was weird. What? Yeah, it was just really weird. Ugh. All right. All right, so now you should be able to hear me just fine now. Now let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Like now I'm fine. Watson is in the back somewhere, and I'm doing good now. Crazy. And I got 405,893 gal. I'm just looking at my game screen right now, just looking at it. But right now, I'm also letting my PS4 controller. You said, "Yep, awesome." I'm letting my PS4 controller charge up. It needs to charge. It's low, super de duper low. So while it's charging, we could just hang out and chat for a bit. All right. Okay, good. All right, so we can just settle here and chat. But just to talk about a little bit today, so I just came up with a nice stream for today, and that's just me practicing a little bit of my comboing in Tales of Vesperia. I was double checking, researching information about a few of the characters that I wanted to practice with, and one of them was Rita, and then also Judith. I've seen their videos on YouTube. I've seen like some really good videos that combo mads, a lot of combo videos, and I wanted to, go ahead and just experiment, have some fun, just have a nice random fun experimental stream day. So I just came with the idea, oh, let me just practice some comboing. Plus, if I'm able to, I might be able to do the 200 plus man melee um, event with Rita. That's what I'm thinking of doing. Of course, the way I found out to beat the arena is spam her tidal wave. That was funny. I was watching some videos just for fun, and one of the things I saw someone do literally when they were doing the arena battle, they just spam tidal wave. because it's AOE. It just hits everybody. It hits every enemy in the whole arena. So it's like it makes sense. I mean, hey, if I want to do that, I'll do that. Make it easier on myself. Let me just spam tidal wave. Now there is Thunderblade, which is another kind of it's spinning blade, or like he spins around constantly. Now the thing I did find out about the especially Rita, for instance, like she has a second mystic art named Indignation. Now, I did perform a similar title of an art with La Fee, aka La Fee Set, the boy in the party of Tales of Berseria. And I kind of got to look at what her Indignation mystic art looks like, and it's similar. It's kind of similar, but yeah. So similar title, similar looking attack. So, because right now I have her first one, which is Ancient Catastrophe, but the second one is Indignation. Now, to be able to get that, I gotta get Thunderblade at number of use 200, at least about up to 200 plus number of uses, and then um, I go into the arena, and there's this enemy referred to as the Time Traveler, mysterious guy named Time Traveler or something, and you just go and you fight this guy, and then I think this time traveler might be in one of the Tales of games because you know the what I found on the arena is that they've included like maybe like a few of the other Tales of characters. Like for instance, the father of the Tales of Symphonia, uh, Kratos, main character's father. Um, I think he's in the 200 man melee. I don't think he's in the 100 one. But yeah, so there's that, and yeah, so there's yeah the 200 melee, right? So you have those things, and I have to unleash Thunderblade after having the 200 use when I get his health to at least about 50%. So I got to scan to make sure how low is his health, and then what it says is you got to perform. You got to get to over limit. I think what it says you have to get to over limit, and then you got to use Thunderblade or something like that. You basically, yeah, if you want to get it, you basically have to, yeah, you have to enter over limit number 4, and then you have to cast Thunderblade. And then what ends up happening is indignation would activate, taking out this guy. It's like an automatic like boom, and then she gets indignation. So it's a conditional trigger, obviously, but it's all in the arena. So I would have to do that. I have to do all that just to activate it. Right now she's level 88, so I think I'm just gonna grind a little bit more, practice, grind. And then Judith, she's gonna be a very interesting one because I've seen the way she is played. She is highly aerial, highly aerial. But one of the techniques I noticed is where you use it's either a moonbeam or I'm trying to remember what the name. It's either moonbeam or something. It's where she teleports into the air, throws her spear, her javelin down into the ground. It's a way to lift an enemy up into the air. So she has techniques to keep the enemy airborne for like a good length of time, and techniques to get them off the ground after they're knocked down. So it's like she's like the top down, keep them up kind of uh character in combat. And then Rita's the more of the chain your spells effectively, keep them at bay, keep them at edge, at angle enough to be able to get to the mystic art type. So because she has intermediate and advanced spells. Unlike most others. So yeah, I'm surprised. My characters are like past level 80 plus, which is good. That's good. Now I learned that you can actually get them over level 100. You can actually level them up past that point. Um, so yeah, you can get them like super duper strong. You can probably get their HP to like 9,999 at past that point. And then you can maybe I can even tackle like the highest difficulty, like hard difficulty or something like that. The one thing I got to take advantage of is grade, because I think most Tales games have what you call grade. But there's a way to grind for grade in the game. But the basic plan is to because I checked, I got the right set of skills, and I got the right amount of arts that I need. I just have to set it up, make sure that I practice. So I think the practice is like find out like what are some good starting point chains that I could use for like, for instance, Rita. I'm going to start with her. What are some basic chain spell melee to spell combos I could do? Like even if it's just small, just to kind of get an idea of like a short chain, and then practice enough to then see like what would be a good chain up to that. You know, find a good starting point and then see like what would be the next chain of attacks. You know what I mean? That's and then also make sure I'm aware of okay when I set my arts, because I don't want to set my arts in the buttons in the analog stick in a position that is not comfortable, where I'm not comfortable like switching up. Like you could set like an art like oh, just push the analog stick up and down. And but then like what if I find oh, if I have to hold L and then this and then like what if I find that a little uncomfortable? So sometimes it's just recognizing, well, what's the most comfortable setup of button presses and analog stick movements, what I like to use to keep the combo going. So that's what I need to observe as I do it. I'm more a kinetic learner. I'm more of a kinetic learner. You know what I mean? Kinetic, like movement. I learn by acting and doing something physically. Like I do something, that's what I learn best. Of course, visual. I'm a visual and kinetic learner. I can learn auditory, but it takes time. I have to listen to something over and over again. I might have to ask for clarification most of the time. But I'm more visual, more kinetic learner. So if I can see that, okay, this button, if I feel this button press, I can see like, okay, I can see I'm getting a good chain with this button setup, then I'm good to go with that. If I find the chain is off-putting, I can always change it. Say, well, let me make it easier. Because there's also standalone button presses and I don't need the analog stick. So that's why it's important to me to be aware of that. Or more so just be aware of how analog stick and what buttons. We should be aware of how I do this. Because that's what's important at the end of the day. Finding out the chains and what button command setups do I want to make it easier, facilitate the art switch up. Because it's different than Tales of Vesperia, where the art switch up is basically you just press you press square, X, triangle, circle, but it's like you can press those repeatedly and you can switch them up by just pressing the next button and the next button. Now there is the what you call altered art in Tales of Vesperia. We hold where I discovered I just have to tap or hold the L1 or R2 button. For that case, it was like the L1 button. But I also had to have some sort of armor piece or some kind of conditioned piece to do it. But once I got that, or once that was set, I could just do that, and it'll switch up to doing some arts or some spells, to the point where I could switch it up. So I think it's like each Tales of game has their basic art controller setup that might switch up or might be similar in some way. It's just learning to master exactly how that setup works in a game like Tales of Vesperia and Berseria and Symphony, all kinds of Tales of games. But hey, when you start off playing Tales of games, I mean, hey, let's be honest, right? I mean, Haseo, you could agree. Hey, when you start playing these games, mostly you're just playing them and just pushing buttons just to try to get through the game, right? So it's not like you're immediately like, oh, I'm trying to do some cool chain or anything. I mean, you could get you get off some cool chain, maybe if it's like a basic simple setup. Like Tales of Arise is kind of similar with Tales of Berseria in a way. Like you just pushing the way that control setup is like, I don't know, it feels like it's more simplistic. You know what I mean? Tales of Arise compared to Berseria. They both seem nearly simplistic. And Vesperia is kind of simplistic, but then it has the analog stick setups and stuff like that. And then you hold L1. So it's like, it just depends on the control setup. But any Tales of games, when you're starting off, you're not thinking about trying to get a chain or you know, or you're trying to see if you can do. I mean, you might start thinking that over time, but maybe like you're just trying to get through and get by the story and get by the gameplay. That's it. So most times you're just you make your quick setups and you're just trying to make sure you have a nice battle setup just to beat the boss and everything. It's not like you're trying to do like a combo mad video or anything. Like it's not like you're trying to do like some cool ass like air juggle here or there or switch up, you know. I mean, you might do that if you want to eventually, but it's like mostly you're just trying to beat the game. I mean, it's just any game at the end of the day. The only extra bits would be if you want to enjoy or add more of a little fun element to the game more by taking advantage of its mechanics in very creative and intriguing ways. And that's what this is. The part of the cool thing about Tales of games is just how its mechanics are set up to for the sake of comboing mechanics or comboing capabilities. It's so that way it would prevent the enemy from trying to get a hit on you as much. You're mostly trying to evade. You attack the enemy, but you're mostly trying to evade attacks. I've seen solo runs. I've seen someone do like a boss fight with solo characters, and it's funny when you look at that without the other characters. Not only you're running around, you could easily jump around and avoid the enemy without being distracted. Especially if you've gotten used to it. I'm not saying it doesn't work that way when you have other characters. It's funny because you start feeling like that. It's like, I don't know. It's almost like you could just jump over, you could just evade the enemies with ease like it's nothing. Because you're so concentrated with that one character. I've seen someone do some cool ass combos with like Guy. Just not too big of a combo, but just some basic stuff. They solo run bosses with Guy from Tales of the Abyss. And boy, their attacks were epic. The way they did the chains, the moon slash, like some of the basic move slashes they could do was just amazing. Yeah. But if anyone's here coming here, welcome. I'm just trying to get my PS4 to fully charge up. I don't want it to go out while I'm playing. So we're just here chatting. So I'm just kind of giving the intro of what's happening here because with my basics learning, I'm just brushing up on the basics of what I have right now. So Rita is level 88 and Judith is level 89. Amazing, Rita's TP is literally 999. So I don't have to worry about her TP as much. Although I still got to bear in mind to make sure it stays up a little bit, but because it's so much TP, I think she could last much longer. Because she's more of a ow, excuse me. I only bit part side of my lip, my bad. Side of my cheek. I was like, my internal cheek. My gum. When you actually bite your tongue, you're like, dang it. I hate when that happens. But yeah, when you're she's more of a as I was even when I was reading a little bit of info, she's definitely TP consuming consecutive user. She's highly TP oriented. So having the highest amount of TP is best. High TP is best for Rita. So because showing her spell use and how much abuse you could pull with her tidal waves and other kind of magic spell combinations that I'll definitely be experimenting with. They'll definitely be useful. Now, Judith, she's going to be an interesting one because I've only got to practice her a little bit before, but it's been a while. I think with her, it's like trying to set it up to where I get the aerial stuff or aerial bits down. But that one's going to be a tricky one because I've kind of only had so much of practice with her. So I'm not too certain about like if I, where I'm at with her in terms of where not I'm able to get further with her aerial combination just yet. I might be able to practice a little bit of the chain. So I think the first step for me for both is find a simple short chain to work with. Make sure I have the right kind of skills, the right kind of gear and stuff. And then just practice with that small amount of chain. And then see, well, if I add another spell or two, could that advance the chain? So it's like maybe like a chain of 3 to 5 hits, maybe like 3 to 4 hits. Then see like, okay, if I want to try to go beyond that, maybe to get to 6, maybe 8, maybe up to 10 hit chain. I mean, well, the number chain is going to be with the spell. So it's good. If it's multiple hit, that's going to add up. But when I talk about chain, it's like just a chain of art, one art at a time. Can I get like 8 art chain going? Can I get a 10 chain going if I do it this way? So I think it's just starting off with a small chain and then increase the number of chains until I find a satisfied number of art hits or art taps. to the point where I can then do a OL over limit burst, continue doing some spells. And there's the fun part. When Rita goes over limit, she just, hopefully OBS is back on. Is OBS back on? Buffer, is it back on? Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's back on the green. Yeah, for some reason it went out. I know anybody can hear me. Testing 1, 2, 3. Let's see if anybody can hear me. Okay, we are back. Awesome. Yeah, for some reason my chat overlay next to me is not working properly. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, it's kind of acting weird today. Because usually the chat message would appear on that blackboard right next to me on the screen. Yeah. Awesome. So we are back. We are so back. Yeah, let me try something real quick. I'm going to switch back and forth. Okay. Go ahead and type something in the chat. I just want to see if it will work this time. If the chat thing doesn't appear on the right side of me, then I guess it's just today it's just not working properly. Okay. So yeah, I guess it's just not working today. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know what gives. I don't know why it's acting like that. Okay, it's fine. Just give my controller a couple more minutes, and then it should be fully charged. Yeah, that I know the HSR thing. I gotta check it out. The trailers that came out. It's that summer thing. That's where Robin um shoot, what was his name again? Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm losing my train of thought. Where they were in their like summer outfits and stuff like that. Yeah, she's a high skill ceiling aerial melee character. Aventurine, thank you. Yeah, Moonbeam and Moonglare. So that's what I need to do. There might be some skills I might need to find. Because for Judith, I have to see if I don't know if I have all the proper skills for her. Okay. All right, so I think my floor should be done. Yep. Okay, we're good. Let me get this up in a moment. Oh, to take the RMC out of there, huh? Take out the remembrance main character. Got so these are the other ones, and this is the L1 shortcut. So let me see here. Fireball. I want to practice a little. Fireball, eruption. Now, this is a Nova spell. This is an altered art. This alter art is an intermediate spell. Practice stuff. Here you got like the melee ones here. I know parts, there's a way to reel them in or to get them if they fall on the ground. For instance. Root off the speed is the sweep, so maybe this right here and maybe the cards, or we can switch this one out. And the claws. Now this one. Let's see what spells. Actually, Violent pain. Do I have that? I know I had violent pain. Here you go. Bloody Hell. Thunderblade. So I'm just kind of see like, okay, kind of. Right now I'm just picking stuff around. Eventually, I'll figure out. Starting out with the basic set that I have here, and then eventually like go to the second set. Might work with them separately, and then start trying to figure out, okay, what could I comfortably work with if I want to do a switch up? That's it. Setting them to where they want to attack. Now, of course, I can have it where I do only 1 HP damage. So I'll save that for facing one of them. Let me see. I don't have that. I know I had something. I think I have to equip it or something. These HP skills is all remembrance units except RMC and Agalea are. Ah, okay. I know I had something. I had something where I think I have to equip it to get it. So it allows me to attack enemies with like where it only does 1 point damage. So I'd have to. Probably might be a weapon or something. Either an armor, weapon or armor. Restores BP during overload. Now be stunned during overlimit. Probably have that. That way. Ooh, no wait, no, I need that because that increases the duration of the. Let's see. This will give me cannot be stunned during overlimit, which should be good. And, I have spell in outlet, and then that would be perfect. We could stun the enemy. I think, because yeah, those are things I gotta work on getting. Yeah, so I have, so they're right here. Half damage, quarter damage. Oh, they're in the attack section. That's funny. Okay, here. I'll go for OL boost, and then I'll try to. Okay. Cross counter, but oh, not end while using a burst art. Oh, there's one. Speed cast. Okay, that's what I need. So I'm gonna do that, and then I need OL boost, OVL concentrate, stun magic, maybe cross counter. I don't know if I need that one. Burst hold. It's just seeing all the nice stuff that I would need eventually. Which is why I will be grinding a lot. I'll be grinding a lot. So this is an opportunity for me to practice art combinations, spell combinations, and also help me get some skills. Now I might be doing it with a little bit more Rita tonight. If I'm able to get to Judith, I will. But I'm just gonna do it with Rita, and then I might do a little bit of Judith. Let me go somewhere. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, quarter damage, half damage, and you have the 1 damage. First, let me see how strong she is regularly. Now I'll decide if I want to get use this. And I decided to put in Jack. Let me look at our arts again.
楽勝だぜ。相手が悪かったね。相手が悪かったね。
Alright, so that was an uppercut. Now, let's see. I have levels. I think I'm able to leverage. Press to fly during moving to rise and fall. Press L while moving to rise and fall. Okay, good. She learned that. But let me see what skills. Aerial hyper ability plus. has equipment. Oh, she has that. Okay. Aerial ability plus, and that. Okay. And there are other weapon skills that she would learn. Aerial ability is what she needs. And also, I got jump cancel. Okay. Okay. So I was trying to do that thing with the cut button. I think I'm not, you know, she's not an aerial person. I think the uppercut thing, that's what that is. It sends the enemy flying, and it's like flying like that. It doesn't have a follow-up as much, so. It just depends on the spell. So I'm gonna remove that one. Let me, well, now I know about the uppercut one, so let me just see if I can mess around with those. So that was Rudolph. I don't know exactly what the fall is. I don't think the other ones are like aerial. Wait. Rudolph. Does the one where did that follow? Base art alternate. I have to see if I have it because there's usually base art alternate. I don't know about base art. Depends on what piece it is. This link's base altered. This link's altered in art. So I have to keep that in mind. Yeah. So let me look at what I got here. Yeah. So if this was altered, it would link. So only so I got 3 altered. Oh, this one.
ぜ。
勝てると思った？おあいにく。排除排除。勝てると思った？おあいにく。
見てろよ、俺の剣さばき。
なかなかやるじゃない。ほらやろうよ。はい。やったわ。
Okay, so that's the basic thing. So what I'm thinking is there's a combo I've seen that actually uses levitation. That I haven't. That one is a base alternate. But after doing that, I'm not able to do this. Well, actually, we have to have the following super chip. That's what.
ザコが出てきやがって。
油断大敵です。問題ないわ。
They're running.
勝利の合図いきます。
ほい。
はい。
All right, so that was just experimental with that. So no. This is one I would need for a special. I'm gonna keep that one. So I'm getting an idea of that. These look like they're nice. Let's alter art.
雑魚が出てきやがって。
足元すくわれないでよ。あっさりしすぎね。手加減はできませんよ。勝てると思った？おあいにく。
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, my bad. Use the wrong. I gotta switch the art. What it could be useful for that one at some point.
手加減はできませんよ。ストップス。あれ、もうおしまい。
Testing. There we go. Okay. Well, my mouse frozen. Well, I found like a nice little physical combination that
雑魚が出てきやがって。
足元すくわれないでよ。ストップス。それ。ラクラス。ストップス。ストップス。じゃあ上がり。ラクラス。勝てると思った？おあいにく。たまには楽しくいきましょう。ストップス。ラクラス。あれ、もうおしまい。どんどん強くな。
Alright, discovering some nice stuff. Okay, so what did I just Altered arcane. You can't go arcane, you can go arcane. So the only kind of combination I have to remember is they start altered art. I don't think you'd be able to go this. You would have to, I would have to do some sort of. Oh, there's a thing she can do. What's it called? Spell is something cancel, manual cancel. It's supposed to be with the guard button or something. It's the free run and guard button up in the directional pad and put toward the end. That's how to do it. It's the manual cancel. But it mostly works best when she's casting the spell. As I recall, is the thing the manual guard. For Rita, it's the so she has to be in manual mode, and you have to do the free run plus guard, and then you use like a directional arrow or just forward towards the enemy. But you have to do it immediately after you have cast the spell or something. Cancel and make it quicker than cast another spell. But you got to be fast. You gotta, that's a lot of practice, but it's worth it once you get the hang of it. But it helps cancel triggers. Yeah. Otherwise, it won't work. So. Yeah, I was trying to see if I can work something here, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I should work with it like this. But these three work just fine. I'm thinking I can work with it. We got like a little 3-hit combo going on, but now it's just for go. I just did a manual cancel. Yeah, see what I just did there? That's what I need to practice. That's what I need to practice. The canceling right there just got me to go forward again and again. So that's what I need to practice. Hey, good thing I'm here. Manual canceling. That's one of the biggest things I need to practice. It's perfect. It'll allow me to go forward while they're on the floor. I could also have her launch forward. That's another thing. Well, let me try with the cat because I learned that the cat can slash if you time it, can knock the enemy right back up off the ground. It can cause a bounce back. If not, I'll use the overhead launch thing because that hits them on the ground. So those are two things I could use. So I'll try the cat one. If not, I'll switch to the other one and makes it easier. You see that? Manual cancel. Allows you to move quickly. Where are you bouncing? Watch where you gotta pay attention. Alright, no problem. No problem. Alright, so now I'm gonna change. Good, you're by yourself. Now, I'm going to switch. Oh, I can't. No, I can't. I'm not going to switch to this one. Okay. Alright, I have to go to skills. I thought I could do it right from the menu in battle. Like, nope, you gotta do it here. Okay. Yeah, see that? Just did that. Can't be too close on your floor. something there. Kind of got obscured. Okay. So there's that. I think if the enemy was stunned, then that would work. But right now, it's not. Right now, that's not happening. But because I am now practicing, this is a good practice to my manual cancel. So when you think about it, this is helping me learn to time the cancel much faster. So it's getting me to understand how to do it. Base, alter, or base arcane. Okay. Then you go alter the arcane. I don't think you can do arcane to alter. Then especially ground attack. But you can do base, alter, base to alter, base to arcane. Then alter the arcane. That's part of the super change. You can't do like arcane alter. That's the big thing. Right. So it's arcane, base arcane. You can't do arcane. I can do multiple spell Neo. would need to see, like, if I was to do something like that, I would see what spell would be good to do. Either eruption, I would say tractor, and then gold. But I'm low on TP. He's like, what are you aiming at, buddy? It's like, where are you aiming at, buddy? I'm just standing right here. What are you trying to do? Don't mess with Rita, man. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that gave me a little more practice. So. Yeah. As we know, I could do like a levitation combo after these two. The thing I've been able to do was this. So then I do the manual guard, I should be able to clobber it.
雑魚が出てきやがって。
足元すくわれないでよ。それだけ。それだけ。
俺もぼやぼやしてらんねえな。
I think maybe I would probably do this. This is sending me flying. Wow, I would use a spell if I were to connect, but I have to pick which spell would work. I had to pick which spell would be faster for that. I was just testing how fast she does her spell. She does it very fast.
邪魔しないでよね。ごちゃごちゃうざ。いって。
Think about that. Da, 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 da. So you have intermediate, advanced spell, and what if you do alternate art? Like, say one of these three. So what I'm getting the sense is that when I do like if I do like intermediate or advanced, right. It kind of goes into that. If I go like violent pain and bloody, let's say if I do this, it's like, hey, we do violent pain and bloody howling. Violent pain and bloody howling is like. So the altar is the ones that go by fast. Whereas if I do like advanced, that's going to take a while to cast. Which is why I need to get her, how's she doing? Her speed cast, which decreases the spell casting time. I need to get that, and then she's got other weapons to get stuff. If I can get stunned, that'd be so helpful. Alright. Okay. Please get me back up on them basics here. How long is it? Because I have more to get. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grind to get those skills, speed casts and stuff like that. Meantime, let me Judith skills. I think I got skills. Aerial hyper build. I need to do a laundry list real quick. Let's see what are skills. I actually have a list like, oh, here are the recommend. Some of them I already have an idea of what skills I got. I gotta see if she has the right ones. So she have jump cancel? Yes, she does. That's cool. That's the number one thing. Let's see. Aerial jump. Now there's a aerial combo. There's an aerial jump too. Well, that's the damage thing. I don't have to have that. Let's see. She's gotta have combo plus. I'm gonna need to like remove some stuff. So let's do this. Let's keep special. Let's remove everything. Of course, those are ones she's already. Okay. So let's first the obvious one. Jump cancel. That's one. She's get her aerial jump. Now apparently there's an aerial jump too. At least I don't have it. So I probably gotta look for weapon gear and see if I can get it. So I have aerial dash, yes I do. Aerial step. While in midair, you just do that to the back dash once. Very helpful. I've seen it done in some of the boss. Like, okay, let me see this. Yes, aerial combo 1, 2, and 3. You can do multiple hits. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she's able to do like 6, 7, 8 hits. I've seen it. it's insane. Therefore, ability plus definitely. And this one is currently in the works. Probably have that anyway. Let's see. Landing, yes. Where she lands, she's able to do more. Touch down, yes. Oh yeah, do I have the aerial on? All three, right here. Do I have high combo? Yep, gotta have aerial OVL. Okay. Yeah, so I got jump cancel, aerial. I got aerial jump. I don't have aerial jump because there's a second one. But there's, I do have aerial dash and all the aerial stuff. There's something called, oh yeah, I don't have cross, yeah, this is cross counter. That's special. Oh, there you are. There you are. Down here when an attack hits you. Yeah. Feel like that's what I have to do. combo plus. Again, it's something called. I gotta learn her second card. How's her moon? Okay, moonbeam is good. What about moonbeam? Full attack and art strike. Okay. So I saw what I was able to do there just for a little bit. I was able to jump out of an attack, and then I was able to switch it up so I could see what it was talking, what it means to use the jump cancel and everything. I'm doing this so I get like Rita's skills, certain skills. Let's see, like aerial hyper ability plus. I think she's got like a couple more I need to get. There's another aerial jump I could get too. And then there's this one, aerial ability plus. So I need to get that too. You gotta get practice. Alright, so I see now what I could do. Oh boy, when I master her combos, you're going to be seeing a lot of that. Because her aerial combos is super amazing. If I can get those skills. Now I want to get her second. First thing. Let's get down to the basics. Lunar fan. Yeah, I'm trying to find out one I just did. Yeah, with the moon that. Yeah, I think it's Sunday. Okay. Moonbeam is where it's at. That's what's going to keep them up off the ground and knock them down. So that's what I using Moonbeam, emphasizing on the ground, and back up, coming down and pounding down and getting back up. There we go. And now I got her second. Which is tight. So yeah, that's her second one. I know what I'm excited for. I can get these combos eventually developed and then do like some little combo demonstrations. I'll definitely do that. I gotta work out. Looks like most of these are like over 100 use and everything, which is great. Most of them I think are aerial cancelable or aerial maneuvering. So I think it's just. That's 4, that's up, these are points, I have some skills, yeah, nope, you're still getting there, and yours is taking a while, but I need that speed. I need that speed gas, please. I want the speed gas, man, that's what I want. I want the bee's knees, come on. Okay, they're both arcane, that's why. Okay. Yeah, do something like this. Target enemy hit. Then land with force takedown surrounding. Spam target enemy away. Right. Okay, we'll do getting up there. Okay, see, I just did that, right? That's long. This is the timing of the movement. The right arts. The right combination of moves. mind if I just get there with that? Because then that will be something I'll figure out how to change for the rest of my stream.
見てろよ俺の剣さばき。
Moonbeam is arcane. Okay. It's usually base, altered, and arcane. Ah. Alright, found a way to raise him up.
He's 強さの秘訣は？
戦いを楽しむことかしら。
Oh, okay. I get it. Let me go in here. New ant form for Shimatsuna's palace, high-ranking ant. New area, huh? Okay, she needs Gungnir plus 1. So she needs a Griffin Claw and 2 Dragon Powder. She's gonna get high combo. Yeah, this is what she needs. That's why I was having a little bit of the ground, the jump thing. If I can get that, that will make it train, because Moonbeam is a nice. Gives me more aerial base hard and base art once per minute. Two mega herbs. For this one, she just needs a Griffin Claw and Dragon Powder, so I gotta find those. Okay. do I fly with? There we go. I know it's that one, where's the mountains, where is mountains? Oh, that canyon area where those guys are. It has to be at nighttime. The trick is to get fatal, because I was looking it up. I was looking into it, like fatal strikes. You got to get like fatal strikes. You got to get enough FS fatal strike chains going. So like the blue ones would be good to get more. I'm like, how do I want to do this, right? Yeah, it was these funny guys. Okay.
やりすぎかしら私。どんどん強くなるわね。手加減はできませんよ。
負けるわけにはいかねえ。
何を言っていいかしら。楽勝だね。ぶっ飛ばすからね。我に力を入れるんだからね。ほらやるわよ。はい。完了。
Good, she got it. She got it.
ここで戦うなんて。
負けるわけにはいかねえ。
暇つぶしには良かったわ。
I see a little bit faster there. A little bit fast. Yeah, so there will be, so when I cast an altered art, I don't have to worry about the casting time. But some spells, if I want them to go faster, like if it's an arcane art, that's gonna take, like, so an alter art will go by like fast. But like a regular base or like the arcane art could take a little longer. That's the thing I gotta bear in mind. So tapping circle repeatedly when I do an arcane art is much better. These are like more so advanced spells. Yes, the alter art is fast. Advanced spells, if I'm casting them. Yeah, so you guys, they have altered arts spells. So when I cast like those type of things, I might have tap circle. So I gotta practice that. Da-da.
簡単そうですね。足元すくわれないでよ。
楽勝だぜ。
どんどん強くなるわ。
Good, she got that.
What? どっからでもかかってきな。
楽しくいきましょう。暇つぶしにはよかった。練習台目、油断大敵です。暇つぶしにはよかったわ。
Yeah, a couple minutes will probably be wrapping up. I was trying to get some of their skills. I got the speed.
ザコが出てきやがって。
油断。
Little practice. You run that, okay.
大敵です。勝利の合図、いきます。手加減はできませんよ。
相手が悪かったな。
楽勝ムードね。
いい抜くなよ。
月
Okay. I think I'm gonna do some off-screen observations. I think it was okay. I think now I'm starting to get the hang of what to do next. So Rita, I'm just gonna need to. I mean, I'll get her indignations eventually. Do the melee when I can, but what I need to do is finish getting the rest of her skills that she needs, like that stun magic one and the OL boost for increasing the ratio to over limit. And then what I need to do is kind of, I know I've seen like a lot of these. There's like even a guide, but I'm learning to do the manual cancel. That's the main one. Learning to do the manual cancel. And there's a way to do the cancel when doing spell. Actually, let me do a little bit of something.
持ってきたぜ。楽勝だぜ。
Okay, so now I see. Because it's about.
どっからでもかかってきな。
ゲットついてるじゃん。私の魔術の餌食におなりなさい。
楽勝だぜ。 どっからでもかかってきな。
I just did a little bit. Yeah, I just did a little bit of it. So the trick is to time the cancel right as soon as she uses the spell. Then she gets the regular stance fast, and then that's when you use the opportunity to do another spell or a melee depending on the distance. But it has to be so timed for it to work. But once you get the over limit, you could just constantly smash many spells and then you go by faster. So that's pretty much what I have to deal with. But I'll probably be gonna. There's already like videos out there. Something like, oh, here's how to do the manual cancel. Here, how to do this with Rita, and then also with Judith. By looking up those videos and some tutorials, kind of get more on the practice. But that's fine. Now tomorrow, I was thinking of introducing a new game. There's one in mind I'm thinking of introducing. There's several. But I'll pick one. Oh, I'll pick one, alright. You may guess what it is, maybe. I don't know. I got like mini games. But for now, hit that like button if you enjoyed the stream. I'm about to get off. So hit that subscribe button to see more of my content. Catch you all on the flip side. See you later, Haseo. Take care now, and goodbye.